Minutes after 8 this morning, Afghanistan is fully in the hands of the Taliban, ending America's longest war, which started in October of 2001 with these words.
On my orders, the United States military has begun strikes against al-Qaeda terrorist training camps and military installations of the Taliban regime in Afghanistan.
20 years now after that announcement from then-President George W. Bush, the final U.S. flight and the last soldier have left Afghanistan on the orders President Joe Biden delivered this April.
I've concluded that it's time to end America's longest war. It's time for American troops to come home.
This afternoon, President Biden is set to speak again to the nation. This morning, we're getting an idea of where things stand now with the Taliban taking control.
News 8's Hannah Bordeaux is live at the War Memorial downtown. And Hannah, you're learning what happened just moments after the final American soldier left.
Well, within minutes of our troops leaving the country, Taliban fighters were quick to take full control of the airport in Kabul. In fact, take a look at this video new into our newsroom overnight. It's from an LA Times foreign correspondent. You can see the Taliban fighters enter into what had been the U.S.-controlled portion of the Kabul airport. Now the Taliban promises security as they walk through the hangars on the military side, passing some of the 7 helicopters the U.S. used in its evacuations before rendering them unusable. Then there is this image, a moment in history too. The last American soldier to leave Afghanistan, Major General Chris Donahue, as he's boarding the final C-17 flight. Meanwhile, there are still Afghans hoping to flee the country. The U.S. military says since August 17th, they've evacuated more than 71,000 civilians from Afghanistan. The U.S. departure marks the end of a chaotic and at times bloody exit from the United States' longest war.
Tonight's withdrawal signifies both the end of the military component of the evacuation, but also the end of the nearly 20-year mission that began in Afghanistan shortly after September 11th, 2001. It's a mission that brought Osama bin Laden to a just end, along with many of his al-Qaeda co-conspirators.
And President Joe Biden also issued a statement and tweeted that the past 17 days have seen our troops execute the largest airlift in U.S. history. They've done it with unmatched courage, professionalism, and resolve. Now our 20-year military presence in Afghanistan has ended. And once our troops left, Taliban leaders did go to the airport and speak to the Afghanistan public, saying this victory belongs to all of us. In Indianapolis, Hannah Bordeaux, WishTV, WishTV.com, and follow us on Facebook.